Hello. Tap, tap, tap. Is this thing on? Hello and welcome to another video. So in this part of the video, I'm drawing Jeongsob from P1 Harmony. This comeback, the Killing It comeback, he just looks so adorable. Oh my gosh. The blonde hair, the makeup, like he is giving pretty boy. Oh, he looks so adorable. I love it. And so when I saw this picture, his hair was just so curly and adorable. I had to try to draw it. So this is what I'm drawing for now. And then later in the video, I actually did another drawing. Because I felt like the Jeongsob drawing just by itself wasn't long enough, because I kind of like my videos to hit the 20 minute mark. But this video is 35 minutes, so that's a much bigger challenge because I have to speak for so long. But yeah, so my last video wasn't feeling too hot. I'm like so tempted to private it because I'm kind of embarrassed about it, especially if I were to share my channel with in real life people and my friends. I would be really embarrassed for them to see that video. So far I haven't told anybody in real life that I made a YouTube channel. Well, it's kind of a lie. I'm told one friend, but she's like an online friend. I've never met her in person because she lives in Europe and I live in the States, but hopefully one day we'll meet. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, nobody really knows about this channel yet. That's just, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because really nobody knows I draw or anything. I'm keeping that to myself until I get better and I feel more confident and I feel like people wouldn't judge me harsh. Like not even my mom knows I like to draw, or I'm trying to better myself at drawing. And it is kind of annoying because I do want to tell people, but again, I'm so scared that they'll judge me and I'll lose confidence. So we'll see. My friend from Europe, she's been super supportive, and I'm really thankful for her for that, because I'm going to start selling stickers. Woo! They're gonna be DPR Ian themed stickers, and she's loved all of the designs. Hopefully she's not just saying that to me, but she's also a very big fan of DPR Ian. And I think she's being truthful. I hope so, or else I will cry. But yeah, I have how many sticker designs? I believe 5. I was gonna have 6, but one sticker I'm just suddenly got so self-conscious about the drawing, so it's gonna be a freebie sticker. And then I also have another freebie sticker that was made to be freebie. To try to get people to purchase maybe a little more, because the freebie sticker is going to be for anybody who purchase 3 or more stickers in one order. So yeah, hopefully that gets people to buy, because I think it's very cute. It is Dobbin themed. Pause It, Need Deposits from Where's My Pay At. Literally, that song is my anthem. So good. You tell him, Dobbin. You tell him. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully people like the freebie sticker. I never understood imposter syndrome, but now I do. Because like one day I'm so excited and so happy about my stickers, and the next day I'm like, will people actually want these? Are people going to buy? What's going to happen? So that kind of sucks, but I have the product. I can't just have it sitting there and get covered in dust or whatever that saying goes. And for the stickers, I will be having free shipping because it's not going to be track shipping. It's just going to be a letter sent through the mail. And I'm so excited. I can't stop saying it. Hopefully they will be on my Etsy shop. I'm hoping by Friday, no later than Saturday. Because I really just want to see the general consensus of what people think. Because, you know, your friends, they will hype you up, which I'm always so grateful for, but I really do want to know the general consensus, if people really do like my designs. But yeah, so I've been working on that, and I do feel a lot better from my last video. I don't know if I said that, but I'm doing better. I'm working towards my goal because crying about it and not doing anything won't get me to my goal. I don't even have a goal. My goal is just, like I said before, getting good at art. I do need to set more tangible goals, but it's so hard. Like, how do you do it? Like, I don't know. So I guess that is something I have to do more research on. And just see what kind of goals people have for art related things. Well, I guess I do have one goal, is to really try to get this YouTube channel going, try to upload more videos. This specific video I've been sitting on for some time now. I get lazy to voice record because, like I've said, it's hard for me because I don't make a script and I'm not that good at rambling. So really trying to force it out of me is difficult. But I am doing things that maybe will give me more topics to speak about. So I started reading a book called The Artist Way by Julia C. Can't remember what her last name is, and it's been a pretty good book so far. So a lot of my books, I love watching art book recommendations on YouTube. They're literally my favorite thing. If I could buy every single book, I would, but I cannot. So right now I'm reading The Artist Way. At first I had heard about this book a little while ago, but I was apprehensive about reading it because Julia, speaks about God, and I'm not very religious, and I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be subjected to that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. But she really doesn't speak a lot about God. It's maybe in a paragraph or two every few pages, so I was happy about that, and I just gotta skim through and just let her do her thing since that's what she's passionate about, but not me. But hey, this book has been wildly successful, and I do think it's very helpful. I've read one chapter so far, I think. Yeah, the intro in one chapter. A big thing that I like about this book is that she gives exercises on what to do to try to get the negative talk out of your head, to destroy it, and to replace it with affirmations and positive talk. Well, that's what's happening so far in chapter 1. So a big deal for her, which everybody mentions about this book, is the morning pages. So I didn't know to what extent they were, as in, like, I didn't know how many pages were, assigned to write every day, and it's 3 pages. So for the first 2 days I was able to do that. I was actually pretty excited just because I have tried to journal before since like 2018, but I'm still writing in that book because I don't know, I just think my life is too boring to write about it, which always kind of makes me want to cry. But reading those passages, even if nothing big happened, there are still little nuggets in there of where I was in the past and where I am now. And it's really good to know that I have grown. Because sometimes it feels like I haven't. Just looking at what friends have done, what people around my age are doing, you get discouraged a little bit. And then also, like, my voice sounds stuffy because I got sick somehow. How annoying. I didn't even go out over the weekend. It's a Monday, and I did not go out over the weekend. I don't know how I got sick, and it's very annoying. But here we are. We're making it through. So yes, back to the artist way, the morning pages. So like I said, I did well the first 2 days, but I've noticed that writing so much is making cramps in my hand, and it's not pleasant at all. I don't know. Well, I kind of know. For one, I haven't physically written 3 pages of words since like middle school, maybe high school. I don't know. I can't remember. So I've been out of practice, and like literally everything that I write is usually typed on a computer, never in a physical book, at least not that long. So today I was trying to write, and when I stopped to stretch my hand out, the pain was a lot. It hurt. So I stopped at about 3/4 of a page down of 1 page. I was not forcing myself to do 3 pages because I'm feeling the pain when I draw too, and that's not okay. Drawing is way too important to me right now to not be able to and to feel pain. No, I've been drawing every day for, I want to say, since December. I mean, yeah, maybe a day or 2 I skipped because I was busy or because I was tired, but consistently I've been drawing practically every day, and I am very, very proud of myself for that, because every time I've tried to set the goal of drawing every day, I always fell through. I think maybe because before I thought of it as a chore, but for now, it's been fun. It's been really fun drawing every day and trying to improve myself, and seeing the improvements little by little is nice. And while I was rambling or talking, I forgot to say, so this I'm drawing is now Dr. Ian Christian Yu, my love, my baby. This was picture that I showed a little earlier, and the picture I'm drawing is him in Mr. Insanity, the costume. At least I think that's Mr. Insanity. Christian, I love you, but I can't wrap my brain around where you're going with this storyline. So many things are happening, and I'm just like, where's the cohesive story? I can't put it together, Christian. I am not a theories girly, but I do love reading the theories, because to see what fans can unpack is really amazing. Okay, but back to the Artist Way book again. So a big reason why I wanted to read this book is, for one, it was recommended by a lot of people, and 2, It talks about becoming creative. And for me, I have always felt like my creativity is zero. Like I've said in a previous video, there's nothing in my head. I'm trying to fill it with things in my head, trying to fill it with things like drawing and coloring and trying to bring out that creativeness in me. So it's always been super assuring to read books and to read lines that say creativity is a muscle. It's just something you have to practice at. It makes me happy that creativity is something else that I can improve in, and it's not just like a lost cause. So that's a big reason why I started that book. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I also read another book called Keys to Drawing. And this book, it's basically like drawing on the right side of the brain. It kind of tells you how to properly sight and look at your drawings to draw better. And I think I have improved, and it gives you a lot of exercises that I was very happy about. And one of the exercises, it was like draw a foreshortened pose with the information he just gave us, Bert, the author of the book. So I did. I think, the foreshortened poses I'm getting are more like kind of fish lens dynamic posy more than foreshortened. But what I've learned is that I like drawing these kind of fishy lens poses. It's fun. The distortion is cool, and just seeing that effect in my drawing, and seeing that I was able to make it look like I'm actually standing over this person or distorting their hand. It's very fun, and it's very, what's the word? I guess you could say satisfying. So if anybody has any recommendations of art books, please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear them, to read them. Also with art books, I don't know if it's just YouTube recommending me the same books from different YouTubers, but sometimes I am just like, oh, that book has been in a lot of videos. Oh, that one. And I wonder if it's just because like YouTube knows those videos have those specific books, so they recommend me the videos, because I do like the videos with the good book recommendations. And like one book that was recommended a couple of times is How to Draw by Scott something. So that might be like the next book that I'd look into after reading. Well, I have 3 books lined up. The third book after I finish The Artist's Way and Keys to Drawing is by a publishing company called like 3D Total. I can't remember the name of the book right now, but this book details artists detail how they go about painting this certain thing, how they use color, lighting. So this book is kind of a good general all-around book, I guess you could say. And then another thing that I've been wanting to do from reading and watching YouTube videos is going to a museum and trying to sketch the drawings I see there. I think that would be a fun thing to do. I wish I could go with like an artist friend, but I have one. I feel like I could ask her, but I feel a little awkward because, you know, we're both adults. She's busy, but I feel like she would say yes. But for now, I think I'll go alone because, like I said, I'm still kind of shy about my drawing ability. But hopefully by the end of the year, I'm aiming to be confident enough to show other people, to show the people around me. But yes, I want to go to museums and draw things. That looks like fun. It's what artists do, and I want to try it out. And maybe when I go to the museums, I'll meet some art friends. That would be fun. Very fun. And I guess going back to things I want to create, as in products. So I have put a doll into production as a sample. Of course, it is DPREN related because I adore him so much, but it is a 15 centimeter doll. I was finally able to find a manufacturer and get him into production about 2 weeks ago. It's like on Wednesday 2 weeks ago. So I'm excited, but also so nervous because I still don't know what kind of questions to ask. I'm not entirely sure how to vet a manufacturer, I guess you could say. But hopefully the people I chose were good. The only downside I can see is that I've watched a few YouTube videos on production, and people have mentioned how manufacturers will have some sort of like Pantone palette or something of the likes, and they will tell artists like, okay, so we're gonna use 001 for the eyes, and the artist could have the Pantone palette as well and go to 001 and say yes, that's a good match, or no, that is not a good match. So the colors are what I'm nervous about, but we shall see. We shall see. Also, doll production, I knew it was expensive, but my heart was breaking when I had to pay like $170 for a doll sample. Like, excuse me, what is this? And if I don't like it, I have to pay another $170. I mean, that's if like they finish production and I didn't give them any edits or whatever, but I'm gonna be contacting them soon and be like, yo, can you give me an update? I want to see what's happening. Let me see my baby. So yeah. Because I have watched a YouTube video of somebody saying how they started the process with a manufacturer, but it turned out the manufacturer couldn't do what she wanted, and how she wanted the doll designed, and she had to find another one after a couple of months and a lot of money spent on the first manufacturer who could not live up. And that is so heartbreaking. Like, that's what I don't want to happen, because I'm sure she spent a minimum of $500 trying to find a good manufacturer. No doubt in my mind. but also in my art journey, I was like really stuck on learning anatomy and anatomy only. I didn't care about color, I didn't care about lighting or values or anything else really, like, you know, the other foundations. But now, looking at other people's art, I was like, you know, this is really cute art. I need to try to practice other things and not just anatomy. Because even if your anatomy isn't the best, if you have a really nice illustration with gorgeous colors, people will like it and people will buy it. So I'm kind of shifting my mindset from perfect anatomy to decent anatomy. Honestly, I don't even know if I ever wanted it to be perfect, because what is perfect except expectation for failure, I guess, because nothing's perfect, you know, nothing. But yeah, now I want to try to make full illustrations. I think that would be fun, but color is so intimidating. I'm so bad at color, so bad, and picking out colors, oh dear. But I will get better. I will. Oh, that reminds me of the line of The Artist Way, in The Artist Way. She referenced somebody else, I don't remember his name, but he said, "I don't believe, I know." And that really stuck with me, and I think I will always remember that, because it's such a simple phrase, but it's so powerful. It's amazing. And well, I guess another thing I did is I've been listening to a few audiobooks, because I can't just draw in silence. I have to listen to something. And YouTube has really only been recommending me Artist Alley vlogs, which I love. But if I watch too many, I do get sad because I want to do that now, but I can't. Well, I think I could. But I don't want to. Well, I kind of do, but I don't want to be embarrassed and leave without making a profit or without breaking even, you know? So I've been listening to audiobooks instead of podcasts, and it's been fun. Although with audiobooks it is kind of difficult because I have to focus on it while also focusing on drawing, because I can't, if I miss a part in the audiobook, I have to rewind it to understand what was happening. And sometimes there's a lot of characters and I'm like, what's going on? I don't understand. And I think I've been listening for too far and I can't rewind. Well, I don't want to rewind 3 chapters worth. And like I've been trying to, I got a library card and I am using it up, using all the resources, because I just learned my local library. We get access to Udemy for free, so you know I'm looking up those art tutorials on there, which, to be honest, I bought some Domestika courses and they're kind of lackluster. Like, they're kind of disappointing, so I'm very glad I did not buy them full price. I only bought them on sale. But yeah, my local library has a lot of nice resources, and I'm taking advantage. But also, with talking about that, I can also rent ebooks. And I've been looking at The Art of Avatar, The Last Airbender, and it's been such an inspiring book. Just seeing where Brian and Mike started and knowing where the show has gone is just amazing. And just seeing their process through it all is amazing. It's so inspiring. I love it so much. And I think I'll be reading more art of books. So if anybody has any good recommendations for art of whatever books, I am open to them. giving me all the recommendations. I want them all. So I think I kind of left it at this point in the drawing, but his butt was driving me insane because I could not get it right, and honestly I don't think I ever really did. Just the foreshortened pose that he's sitting in was really hard for me. So I might redraw this, because for one, that right shoulder, I don't know, his left shoulder, listen, I'm bad at left and right, I'll be honest, but the shoulder that is very long does not look proportional now that I'm looking at it again. His head also looks to be a bit big, but you know, we can't win them all. I'm doing what I can, and honestly I'm happy with that. And then as you can see, I didn't even try with his shoes. Maybe just a teensy bit I tried, but not to make it realistic. They look very cartoony. And then in this drawing, I don't think I did it, or I wasn't actively doing it like throughout the whole drawing, but I am getting better at measuring for proportion. Sometimes I find it difficult to measure proportions, because I'm just like, okay, what should I measure this body part to? Like, what's a good reference? So trying to learn that has been difficult. But I can see in the drawings where I do try to measure the proportions, they look better. They do. I just can't wait for the time where I won't have to like take my pencil and physically measure it. I can eyeball it. That's the goal. That's what I want, is to just eyeball it. You can see me changing the video because I cannot sit in silence, as I've said. The shoulder that's too wide, I think that's his left shoulder. Yeah, that's his left. If it's not, oops, my bad. Also, I forgot to ask, how's everybody been doing? How's everybody in their art journey? And what they want to do? And how art has treated them? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. I love to read them.